Good morning, everyone. My name is Juvie Torres, and today's presentation is about the University of Southern Philippines Foundation Guidance Services Orientation. In this presentation, we are going to talk about the Guidance Services mission, the vision, the objectives, and the services that are being offered. For its mission, it provides a value-laden guidance program through personal, social, academic, and career services for the holistic development of 21st century learners. For its vision, a 21st century transformative and dynamic service center committed to the development of globally oriented individuals. Now we're going to talk about the objectives. First, it is to provide overall information on the psychological capacity of students as basis for an advanced educational standard through intake interviews and psychological test results and research. Second, to give responsive guidance services that would empower self and improve the quality of life through student development, counseling, testing, and placement services. Third, to maintain professional growth and development in sustaining the guidance program. And last, to establish external linkages or partnership for the referral system. Before we proceed to the next topic, allow me to share this quote from Vince Lombardi that says, "The achievements of an organization are the results of the combined effort of each individual." We are going to know about the personnel behind the USPF Guidance and Testing Center and each role they play. Let's start off with Genevieve M. Lavadia. She is the Director of Guidance and Testing Service Center. Next, Maricel M. Espina, Guidance Counselor, College Department. Next, Amy C. Flores, the university's psychometrician. Next, Dr. Elita L. Cui, Guidance Counselor, Junior High School Mabini and Lahu Campus. Next, Jeju Marie Amparo. She's the Guidance Officer in College Department. Next, Diane Angeli C. Mendez, Guidance Officer, Elementary Mabini and Lahu Campus. And next, Patrick C. Flores, Guidance Officer, Senior High School Mabini and Lahu Campus. These are the people behind Guidance Service Center of the University of Southern Philippines Foundation. Now let's proceed to the quick overview of our main topic for today's presentation. What is Guidance Office and what is Guidance Services? Guidance Office is where the guidance personnel designs and implements development programs to assist students with the available services, helping them to become more mature and well-guided as they move through various learning stages. And for guidance services, this is the systematic and organized procedures, tools, and facilities to assist an individual in securing knowledge, skills needed in making plans and services, and in interpreting life. Now you may be asking, what are the guidance program services that the university is offering that we can actually take advantage of? So let's go on and proceed to the next slide. Now here we can see all the guidance services that the university is offering. We have the individual inventory, information services, counseling services, follow-up services, placement services, consultation services, referral services, testing services, prevention and wellness services, and research and evaluation services. So what is individual inventory services? Now this is also known as individual analysis. It collects personal information, evaluates, interprets data, identify the characteristics and potential of every student, It provides proper diagnosis, predicting progress, accurate placement, and program evaluation. For example of this is having all the students fill out a personal information sheet upon enrolling to a specific department. Now, this service allows the student to have a proper self-awareness and enables the counselor to know the student better and determine which options the student can maximize his or her potentials. And all gathered information are strictly confidential and are properly stored in the student's cumulative folder and are kept while the student is still in school. Next is information services. This is the intentional and purposive delivery of information to the students that they can reasonably use to guide their choices and actions while they're inside or outside of school. It provides accurate information in order for the student to make the best choice of an educational program, social activity, and even occupation. This is the University of Southern Philippines Foundation Guidance Services Center provides personal information that will help students develop their personal and social life. It includes educational academic information that will help them select the exact academic setting and program, knowing the requirement and opportunities available, and vocational and occupational information that will help them learn about the world of work and careers so that they can make appropriate future-related decisions. So major examples of source of information services are our bulletin information board, seminars, lectures, flyers, brochures, orientations, and online meetings. This service allows the student to get first-hand information about services offered, new activities, and learning that they can take advantage of. Now let's move on to counseling services. Counseling services is the heart of the guidance program. This is a goal-oriented relationship between a professionally trained, competent counselor and an individual seeking help for the purpose of bringing about a meaningful awareness and understanding of the self and the environment, improve planning and decision-making, formulating new ways of behaving, feeling, and thinking for problem solution, development, and growth. 3 areas covered are personal and social, academic or educational, vocational, occupational, and career counseling. There are also types of counseling according to participants. We have individual counseling, group counseling, multiple counseling, couple counseling, and family counseling. An example of this situation is when a student who is struggling academically and will need to undergo an academic counseling. Next is the follow-up services. This is an integral part of guidance services that is concerned with what happens to students while in school or after they have left. It is a systematic monitoring of individual progress of students who have undergone academic advising, counseling, referral, placement, or any intervention program. It checks students' progress, ensures students are on the right track, helps students come up with their next move. There are 2 types of follow-up services: in-school follow-up and out-school follow-up. In in-school follow-up, the counselors will make a constant follow-up to a student progress after an initial step. In an out-school follow-up, it provides continuing services for students after they leave school, ensuring students who graduated are hired in companies. Without follow-up, counseling is incomplete. Placement Services. Placement Services is a guidance program which helps determine the manner on how to assign a student based on his or her personal adjustment, ensuring the students are in the right place at the right time, helping students find a place that will contribute to their physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual and health well-being. Examples are personal social placements, educational and academic placement, occupational or career placement. Now let's move on to consultation services. Consultation services are made available to students and parents who seek the help of the counselor to aid them in a difficult or challenging situations. It deals exclusively with student-related issues and not personal issues. The counselors will act as consultants. Stages and steps in consultation process: establish a consulting relationship, clarify the problem situation, determine desired outcome, develop ideas and strategies, develop a plan, specify the plan, and confirm the consulting relationship. Example situation would be a parent consulting a counselor on how to encourage his or her children to stop absenteeism. Referral services. Referral services provide information on the other services that may be able to meet higher or lower levels of need that are outside the guidance and counseling program of our own school. It helps students find needed expert assistance that the referring counselor cannot provide. It can also be of service if a student believes that he or she cannot work with a counselor and requested to be referred to someone else. Example situation is when a specialist attention is needed, such as subject specialist, psychiatrist, or medical-related concerns. Then that is the time that the client or the student will be referred to a specific specialist. Now let's move on to testing services. This service uses standardized psychological tests to be administered, scored, and objectively interpreted to students for awareness and realizations of their potentials and interests and other factors as defined in the following descriptions of psychological tests available in the center. This includes designing the testing program, administration of tests, scoring of tests, norming, and interpretation of tests. These are some examples of the tests: intelligence tests, special aptitude tests, scholastic aptitude tests, personality tests, and interest inventories. Other non-standardized tests are career assessment tests and academic achievement tests. Now let's go on to prevention and wellness services. These services are provided to keep something from happening or arising, such as mental health problem and mental health issues. Wellness is the service that promotes healthy lifestyle and healthy living. Here are 3 ways to apply this service. First, primary, for the people who are not presently afflicted by any disorder. Secondary is for the people with early onset of disorder. And tertiary is for the people who are already afflicted by the disorder. Examples of prevention and wellness services are stress management, recreational activities, and quieting activities. Next is the research and evaluation services. Research is a guidance function where the counselor develops and implements research plans that would generate empirical data about students and student life that could be used to inform policy and decision-making in the school, especially in the matters relevant to student welfare and development, and to inform the direction and suitability of the various guidance services, as well as of other student services and programs provided. Research is service-oriented activity. It allows discovery of new knowledge, advances current knowledge, substantiate theory, and indispensable for personal growth. For evaluation, this is the guidance function where the counselor develop and implement assessment and evaluation plans that would provide soft and hard data on the quality results and impact of the various students' services and programs. Evaluation data can be used as basis for enhancement of existing programs and development of new programs. So basically, this is program-oriented. It collects relevant information. It determines if program goals are met, and basis for modification of delivery of service, and it also justifies the existence of the guidance program. All right, there you have it. We've finally completed discussing all 10 guidance program services offered by the University of Southern Philippines Foundation Guidance Service Center. We are going to have a quick knowledge check before we end. What do you think is the type of services that you can refer this orientation from? What type of guidance services that collects personal information? What type of guidance services that tests our personality? What type of guidance services that monitor students who already graduated? What type of guidance services that refer student to someone else? What type of guidance services provided for students and parents who seek help to aid them in challenging situations? What type of guidance services that determine how to assign a student based on his or her strengths? What is the heart of the guidance program? What type of guidance services that keep something from happening? What type of guidance services that determines if program goals are met? Are you excited to know if your answers are correct? So these are the answers of the questions that I asked previously. Number 1, information services. Number 2, individual inventory services. Number 3, testing services. Number 4, follow-up services. Number 5, referral services. Number 6, consultation services. Number 7, placement services. Number 8, counseling services. Number 9, prevention and wellness services. And finally, number 10, research and evaluation services. These are the answers of the questions asked on the previous slides. I hope you got all your answers correctly. All right, that is everything for our presentation for today, and I hope that you learned something from it. And I also would like to invite you guys to participate in the survey I have created at the end of this video. Just click the link and answer the survey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!